So this morning I've come to Buttermere, and I'm not alone. I'm with fellow YouTube photographer Andy Maguire.
Hello.
So Andy, what are we doing here today?
So you set me a challenge of 3 locations of the Lake District, iconic locations, because of my lack of coming here. I've been here a handful of times but never photographed it. So you know these neck of the woods pretty well, so you're going to take me on a grand tour of the Lake District, and today the Lonely Tree is the first place on the, what do you call it, on the card. On the card, yeah. So we just shot the Lone Tree at Buttermere. We're going to take a walk around the outskirts of the lake now. One of the best walks in the Lake District, and we're going to go sort of vlogging as we go. Now, all of the vlogging is going to be on Andy's channel. So anything that I shoot today will be on Andy's channel. So if you want to see that, you're going to have to head over there. So as you all know, I am an amateur photographer, but Andy, you're actually a professional, aren't you? Yeah, I've been a pro now for about 2 or 3 years, shooting mainly property, wedding photography and portraits. I like to shoot headshots, actors' headshots really, more specifically. And
the landscape stuff is a bit of a hobby?
Yeah, it started really basically just from my love of landscape photography, and the vlogging started as a result of that. And yeah, I'm not a pro landscaper. I make money out of the other things I mentioned, but not the landscapes.
So while we've got Andy here, what I'm asking him to do is to redo all of my social media photos. And so that's what we're going to do now.
Yeah, it's a hot day. I'm hanging in the sunshine. You should hit me with a splash gun so I cool down. Won't you come on over? We can party till the sun's down. Baby, let me buy you a drink while we're dancing and blink. I can go for some weeping too. Hey baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I tell you everybody's standing in line for the Waterslide. You can come on over, we can take the roller coaster. Everybody's looking for a ride in the Waterslide. Surfing on the way with good feelings. Well, it's just another Friday in paradise. So bring your A game, 'cause you know this party won't stop. We can never run out of time sipping strawberry lime. You know I wanna share it with you, share it with you, share it with you. Hey baby, if you're looking for some crazy, I tell you everybody's standing in a line for the Waterslide. You can come.
So we've got some beautiful weather, we've got lovely blue skies, we've got some lovely sunshine, but it's not particularly good conditions for photography. But it is the perfect conditions for a quickfire quiz.
Yes!
So are you ready,
Yes!
Andrew Maguire?
Yes!
Here we go.
Go!
Landscape or seascape?
Landscape.
Colour or black and white?
Colour.
Spring or autumn?
Autumn.
Sunrise or sunset?
Sunrise.
Light or composition?
Oh, it's a tough one! I'm going to have to say light.
Canon or Nikon?
Canon.
Wide angle or telephoto?
Wide angle for my wide angle brothers.
ND grad or HDR?
It's got to be HDR because I don't own ND grads.
Educate or inspire?
Inspire.
Planned or spontaneous?
Spontaneous.
Perfect. So this is location number 2, Britain's favourite view at a very windy Wastwater.
Life is in a stream.
Right, Andy, we're going to try and shoot some of my profile pictures for my social media now.
Yep.
So what's your #1 tip for portrait photography?
If you're working with a model, which let's face it, in portraits we always are, then you need to have a rapport with your model, or at least whoever you're working with, if it's more than one person. Because rapport is so important, because what that will enable your subject to do is feel relaxed, and you won't be able to get anything out of them or any good results if they are not comfortable with you. And I think it's a trust thing, so if there's a two-way trust, I think you're going to be on to a winner. So yeah, that's my #1 tip, rapport.
So we need some rapport.
We need some rapport.
So we're buggered then.
Yeah.
I close my eyes, 'cause you reflect in everything. It's shining through the light in you. It shines so true. The light in you. Free, feel free to run, make it once again, and dream.
So for our third and final shoot of the weekend, I brought Andy to the Duke of Portland Boathouse on Ullswater. And remember, if you want to see the photos that I take and what I get up to while we're here, you're going to need to head over to Andy's channel.
It's shining through the light in you. It's shining through the light in you.
Before it's time for Andy to head home, I just had to bring him to my favourite location of them all, and that's the beach at Glencoyne on Ullswater. Right, so that's us done. That's the weekend over. Andy, have you had a good time?
I've had an awesome time. I love the Lake District. It's so cool.
Good. What do you think's been your highlight?
My highlight. Well, apart from working with you,
Apart from working with me.
it's probably been, I don't know if I could name just one moment. I think one really cool moment was yesterday at Wast, when I just had a bit of a eureka moment, really, when I put the camera in portrait and I did some minimalist stuff that I know you'll be proud of.
Yeah, absolutely.
And yeah, I just had a really nice moment with the mountains, really, and I just thought this is really nice.
Good. And next time I see you, we'll be at the photography show.
Indeed.
So we'll both be there on March 18th, on the Sunday. So if you follow either of us on Twitter, and we'll give you some updates about more details a bit closer to the time.
Yeah, cool.
So before we go, there is just one other thing we need to do, isn't there?
There is.
Cool.
Let's do it.
In you.
Here's one for you. I told my girlfriend that I could build a car made entirely of spaghetti. She said it can't be done. You should have seen her face when I drove past her. Taking a lot of stick for that one. It was worth it.
It was.
I've had that stick. I've had that since Buttermere. So you can see me eyes.
Do you want to go a bit further forward? Maybe not
I'm
that.
just small.
Just this big head.
I'm just tiny. We'll just leave
I
it.
could do it.
I'm just small. I'm just small. I'm just a
Well,
tiny man.
I'm just massive.
No, enjoy it.
So as you guys know, I am an amateur photographer, but Andy, you're a professional.
Yeah. Yeah. Yep.
Okay, right.
Right. Sorry. I'll talk. I'll remember to talk this time.
That's my fault.